I just received this shuttle from Airchy.com, and just at first sight it looks like a normal shuttle, and I think it is, but the shuttle market is quite big, and if you want to get in there you really need to make some good products. For me, when it comes to badminton shuttles, there's one huge parameter, and that is how durable is the shuttle. And if it's durable enough to play on a high level, then I'm curious to see how much does it cost and what is the options if you want to buy them.
Yeah, okay, so I'm in the club testing these shuttles now. What we are trying to do is just play some fun games here at the beginning. And then we'll go out and play some 2-against-1 exercises. We'll do some offensive and defensive exercises. Then I'll collect all the shuttles to see how they perform. Our first impression is that they're a bit slow, but it's cold in here and it affects the speed of the shuttles. Also, the shuttles is a bit dry, so that's also affects the speed of the shuttles. But right now we have practiced for 15 minutes and we have used one shuttle and we have to change it now. And that's our two players that joined me to test the shuttle. So yeah.
As you can see, we used these 8 shuttles for fun games part and the exercises, and then we also played matches for 40 minutes. We changed them every time the shuttle didn't fly right. But actually we only used 2 shuttles for playing matches for 40 minutes because the shuttles were alright. So I must say that the durability of these shuttles, that's very good. Basically all of the shuttles looks something like this. So that means when you're not going to play, you put them in a basket or something so that other players can use them. And for some players, this shuttle, we used it for matches and exercises, but it still actually feels very new. One of the things that we could see that had some troubles with these shuttles, that was the speed. And as you can see in situations where Frederik in this case is in the defense, he's trying to lift and defend against me and Nikolai, but it happens that the lift don't get all the way to the rear court, but that just means that we have to hit even harder, and when we hit harder it will also put more pressure on the shuttle, so it's quite cool that they could sustain all of this power that we hit the shuttles with. They are not so damaged that you can't play with them, but also in situations where they put this to my rear back corner, try to hit it to the rear court, and it was too heavy for me to do. But I think, as I mentioned in the beginning, it has something to do that these wasn't tempered correctly from my side, and then the hull was very cold. But also one of the things I like about these shuttles, for example this rally where I have the offensive, it's very easy to control and it feels very solid and sharp flying through the air. I feel like I have good control and I can put speed towards the net, and yeah, it feels very solid to play in fast-paced games, and I really feel I have a great control using it. It enhances the gameplay, simple as that. The shuttle is world class, getting handpicked with the best feathers and all of that, and has a very solid cork material here. It might be because of this cork material that, or the high quality of feathers, that the shuttles keeps looking like that when you play with them. I really like that, because I hate buying new shuttles and they look like I have to throw them to the trash because they can't be used anymore. But when a shuttle looks like this after 1.5 hours playing with it, it can be bought on Airchy.com, and they'll have some bundle prices as well. And of course I know shuttles like this is expensive for many people, but considering that they look very good after you play with them, they can last for a very long time. That's something to keep in mind. So sometimes it's not always a good idea to pick the lowest price of shuttles, because they can not last so long. These, after you play with them, they're still good. Sometimes it's considerable to get the shuttles that are a bit more expensive. In the long run, they are actually the cheapest. But if a shuttle looks like this after I played matches and exercise with it, then it's seriously something worth considering for. So there's one more thing about this tube when it's empty, and that's actually these lines. You can cut them. So you can cut around this black line and this black line, and then you can follow this black all the way around here, and then you can actually make some tools for you. In the top it says you can make a towel holder. Here you can make a pencil holder, which is this. Here, this can be a phone holder. So that means if you play with or you use these shuttles and your students want to do something creative, then when you are finished the practice, you can give them the empty tube and they can get creative. So yeah, I've found some graphics so you can see how it's done here.